So some cool stuff is right now I'm on YouTube, but technically I don't have to be. Like my contract ended. Isn't that crazy? So my contract finished September 5th. So, you know, people are like, so you're going to stream on Twitch, you're going to stream on YouTube, you're going to stream on Twitch, you're going to stream YouTube. I was like, I don't know. And guess what? I still don't know. I could stream on Twitch tomorrow and then stream on YouTube the day after and then stream on Twitch and then stream on YouTube. I could stream on YouTube on Saturdays. I could stream on Twitch on Saturdays. I could stream only on Twitch or I could stream only on YouTube. And it's a bit paralyzing. Like it feels like this major commitment back there, back here. I just was comfortable here. So I was like, I don't want to really like make this return stream my Twitch premiere stream because then it feels like this, it's like too much, it's already too stimulating. And then what? Now I'm like learning how to stream on Twitch again all of a sudden. So I was like if I were to swap back or try streaming on Twitch, what would that look like? I definitely didn't want it to be this one. So I didn't know. And then I was like, maybe I'll run a poll, but I'm like, I can't run it on YouTube because that's like a biased poll. Right? It's like you run it on Twitch, it's going to be Twitch. You run it on YouTube, you're going to get YouTube people saying YouTube. If you run it on Twitter, well, I deleted the app. So I'm like, maybe I'll reinstall, run the poll, you know, dip out, run it on a couple platforms. I don't know. Maybe I'll just dibble dabble and we'll see. So I'm like, I don't know where I would get, yeah. Well, so there's a benefit of like copyright music. I could jam out because they've you know, Twitch is a little bit more calm about that. As in like they as long as I use the multi-track thing, I think I can listen to whatever I want. Like imagine I can listen to Taylor Swift when I stream. That's kind of fun. But then there's all the ads. But I wouldn't run ads. But I think there's default ads. Okay, let me look forward to it. I'll get back to you guys. I will get back to you guys. I still am not sure. Chat, emotes, but then, you know, playback. Multi-streaming, I love the idea, but I hate it at the same time for the same reasons I think everybody else has been. Like, there's just two chats now. It sucks. It's like, I guess I could have two chats open and read them at the same time, but it's just like, what about people? It just feels like it's like it disconnects the viewer from the stream. I don't know. So I understand there's like two. It's a lot. So I'll decide that in a bit, or and maybe I'll do like some streams on both places, or like maybe I'll do, I don't know. Just felt like this whole like huge decision, and I was like, okay. Anyways, reverse. So when it comes to streaming, I've been doing it for a long time, and I obviously like have had an incredible time with it. But I think the time has come to an end. Nah, just kidding. But I am actually going to be slowing down. I do want you guys to know that I am slowing down because like I always meant to slow down. I always meant to slow down after my contract. You can see it. Go to Ms. Kiff's podcast, the Just Chatting podcast, right? I was talking about slowing down. And some people caught on to that. And when I say like slow down, I just mean like I probably will not be here like grinding out like 8-9 hour Valorant streams. Like it's more like I'll be playing Valorant. Like here's my vision, okay? And it could all change. Like it really could. You guys understand that my brain, like I think I want some things sometimes and I act on it, and you know what I mean? Like I have what I think I want, and then maybe I do that and I don't like that, and that's okay. But I'm trying to like take the 10 years of streaming and just how I've felt mostly over the past couple years, and what do I want to do, right? But also taking you guys into account very much because everything, you guys have given me so much, and I am so grateful, and I don't want to just be like, peace, I'm never coming back. I think I always meant to kind of slow down after my YouTube contract ended. It was in my mind, my deal with myself almost like, okay, you're going to go to YouTube, and after that contract ends, you're going to stop signing contracts. You're going to like, you know, but what ended up happening, you're not going to take any more of these sponsors, okay? But what ended up happening was, of course, a sponsor would come around, and I was like, well, yeah, why wouldn't I take that? That's insane, of course. Why not? And all my friends are doing it too. Let's just do it together. Oh, and it's fun, cool. Like a lot of times it just happened to be, so I was like, okay, I'll just, you know. So I did turn down a lot more than I was a lot more picky in this past 2 years. But I still was like, I thought I was going to slow down more. And I told myself I wasn't going to sign on to long contracts. But what ended up happening was like because I was signed onto one that would end in like, say, March, something would happen in January where a different one was like, hey, let's re-sign for like another 6 months. And I was like, well, I told myself I wouldn't, but I'm already going to be doing this much work for 2 months. So I might as well sign for here and then I'll stop. But then it'd come to here, right? And this one would finish. And then this one would be like, hey, do you want to re-sign for this? And I was like, well, normally I shouldn't because I wanted to slow down. But since I'm already working those 2 months, I might as well just sign on for another year. And that kept happening. I was like, I don't know how to slow down. Like, it's just, I keep saying yes. I keep reasoning with myself, and then I'll call my mom, call my dad, call my parents. Like, well, I mean, you'll slow down eventually. So I think what I really meant to do was just to bank account go, brrr. I mean, at the same time, yeah, it just feels like silly. For some of it was the load was so light too. And I was like, okay, like sure, I'll keep your rotating logo up. Yeah, and that's not too bad for a couple 6 more months. Sure. So I didn't end up really slowing down, and I think this was my time to kind of really say like, all right, let's just really like pick and choose. So I actually am going to be slowing down, and this is me verbally saying it to myself and out loud. Okay, I'm going to try to not resign a bunch of things. I'm just going to slow down my commitments, and I will stream when I feel like streaming. And sometimes that might look like not any time in a week. Like I won't stream for the week. Maybe you'll like hear me. I'll be playing games off stream. But sometimes like say there's some big server that comes out, or like GTA 6 just drops out of nowhere. Manifest. Maybe I'll be grinding it and then I'll like want to stream. Some games I don't like streaming because I don't like I feel like I'm not entertaining playing those games. Like I just don't want to stream them because like I'm focused. But some games I feel like I can only stream them, like the social ones. Like I don't really think I'm going to be playing Among Us or GTA RP ever off stream. Those don't feel like games I could stream off stream because I'm like role playing a lot. Like role play heavy games, I feel like I get a kick out of them because I'm on stream. Yeah, I don't have commitments anymore. So it looks like this is all a result of, it looks like me streaming a little less is going to look like a result of everything that happened. But actually, it was always my plan to, once I have no hours, I was just kind of like stream when I feel like it. Yeah. And I understand it's a very privileged spot. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm so lucky. All I have been thinking about is how grateful I am that I have been able to just literally do nothing for a month and a half and not have to stress about finances. I'm just like, I'm just, okay, what do I want to do? And I really got to think about that. I was like, do I want to read today? Do I want to play a game today? Do I want to learn something today? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I was like, I don't know. I just got to do a lot of things. And I signed up for a lot of things. I took a shuffling class with Yvonne. It was like a little dance class we took 2 days ago. And now I'm like, we're going to take more dance classes. I signed up for volunteering. I haven't done it yet. But I'm really excited about that one. I started, what did I do? I mean, just a lot of cooking. No, the dream. Absolutely. And it got scammed. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Girl, you got scammed. You definitely weren't thinking about finances. In that moment, that day, I was, and it was awful.